I got all this on me like Fiji. I'm posted up. They go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the plata. Then he dancing my chata. They go straight to the mata.
And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And checking out some numbers for Paul George.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Thanks. Well, guys, Jalen Green grew up in Fresno, California, and in high school tournaments, he said...
Well, he stayed in the gym, Ali. Thank you. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, they've got Holmgren, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Smith. Then it's Jalen Green. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. You have to remember, we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Now here's George. 5 on the clock. Washington, a screen on Green. The floater, Washington's shot is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's Vanderbilt after the basket by New York. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Toppin. And here's New York now. Here's DeSumo. Really had his troubles in that loss to San Antonio. Just couldn't find his rhythm. And it's good for 2.
A wing not afraid to mix it up inside. PG-13 finishing down low.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Vanderbilt at the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Both good from the line that time. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. To the outside. Pass to DeSumo. Washington a screen. DeSumo can't hit. And here's Vanderbilt. Here's Henderson on the wing. Green. Now Vanderbilt. Green finds Vanderbilt. Washington grabs the miss. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
And we know George is a great shooter, but when he's attacking the rim like that, it gives this team a whole different attitude.
Smith with a screen on Anthony. Smith outside. Green up top. Here's Henderson. And the Nets miss again.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Toppin's shot is off.
great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here's Henderson, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. George against Smith. Back to Green for three. Sinks the tray.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Pass to Dosunmu. George with it. Toppin, a screen on Smith. For three, George nails it from three. George has got 7.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Here's Holmgren. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Low block shot. Vanderbilt, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Washington, right side. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Nets have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Green with the ball. Checked by Washington. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented. But he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Free throw good. Green.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
And both free throws good for Green.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Dosunmu. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's George on the wing. Here's Dosunmu. Back to George. Puts up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
A fantastic three-point shooter. All George needs is a little airspace, and he's golden.
Pass to Henderson. Now Green. 23 points his last outing. And he converts the layup. Green's got 7.
A lot to like about Green's game. Best part, he is a shot maker.
Now here's George. 10 points for him. Pass to Washington. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Smith against George. Here's Henderson. Back to Smith. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Washington finds Anthony. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. Paul, he's checked in for New York. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Washington outside. Anthony, the pass to George. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the shot goes in.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Brooklyn trailing.
69.
Outside, Green. From the right block. Paul George pulls down the board. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Right side, Paul. Toppin outside. Washington passes to Paul. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Anthony. The rebound by the Nets. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now here's George. He's coming off a 19-point game against San Antonio.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals. Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Harris passes to Green. Pass to Henderson. Now Green. The Nets need to get off a shot here. For three, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Green.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green, showing good patience and vision.
Now here's Paul. Tightly guarded. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Henderson. Green against Anthony. Outside, Green. To the inside. And stolen by Paul. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Pass to George. Over Harris. George's shot is off.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Here's Henderson. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Henderson. 11 points for him last game against Utah. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now just a 2-point New York lead.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Time to get loud now, everyone, because it's time for a t-shirt call.
Steal numbers. Here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc. The fourth spot held by the Knicks.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
The Knicks with the lead. Up top, Paul, guarded by Van Vliet. Freedom, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Paul. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
18-14.
Outside Jones. Lets a floater go. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Looking at last year, they took this team to the woodshed in the season series.
Now here's Paul, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Rebounded by Harris. No good. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Down low. And Harris throws it down.
From that body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
The Knicks have got 8 of 15 shots to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. The Knicks rebound. Jovic gets the 3 to fall.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Back to Van Vliet. Right wing. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. Paul against Van Vliet. Lets it fly. And Paul gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 5. Brooklyn shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Pass to Jones. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Jones. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Screen by Freedom. Here's Jovic. And again, New York with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
26.
Outside Jones. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Paul. Over Van Vliet with the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. The 3, here's Harris. And the net's another 3.
You can just see how decisive Harris is. Effective at catching passes and just firing quickly.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
A big round of applause for your Knicks.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks. New York has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Jovic. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. Anthony misses.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And for Brooklyn, Herb Jones out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Van Vliet. Poeltl with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that one, good.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And for Brooklyn, Jakob Poeltl out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Herb Jones. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard. It's a one-on-one situation. Jones misses. And for New York, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Anthony, the pass to Freedom. Screen by Freedom. Six on the shot clock. They get it again. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And the Knicks making a change here. George is checked in.
Freedom at the line. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Henderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Washington's checked in for New York. Here's Washington, right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Guarded by VanVleet, just 5 to shoot. George's shot is off. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by VanVleet. Now just a 3-point New York lead. Anthony outside. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul. Nasumu, he's checked in for New York. And a change for the Nets. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jones. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Anthony outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Nasumu. Pass to Anthony. He drops it from range. Anthony's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Washington outside. Pass to George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yes, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
George hits them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
The Nets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Henderson. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Anthony. It's deflected. Here's Henderson. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Toppin, he's checked in for Hachimura. And the Nets also making a change. Green is checked in. On defense, the Knicks. 6-point lead. Here's Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Green missing. And here's George. A step back shot. And again, the Knicks missing. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Henderson. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, George. And no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Pass to Holmgren. Now Smith. Outside, Green fires the 3. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Smith against George. Up and over Smith. And Washington powers it through.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Back to Green. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. George has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Toppin. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Knicks making a switch here. Paul's checked in.
Jalen Green. That's his first personal. Team is over the limit. Obi Toppin at the line. One shot.
The Nets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to Henderson. Vanderbilt, a screen on Paul. Here's Henderson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Obi Toppin.
Henderson at the line. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. No good on the second free throw.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Paul. Top it against Vanderbilt. Back to Paul. Pass to George. Just 5 on the clock.
Next foul. Chet Holmgren. First personal foul. Paul George. At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
From deep, nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 6 in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit, and he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
And the Knicks with the possession here after the basket by Brooklyn. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. George has got 21 points in the game.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Outside, Green. Pass to Henderson. Vanderbilt, a screen on Paul. Henderson trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Toppin passes to George. Here's Paul. And he sinks the 11-footer. Paul's got 6 points.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Let's go, Knicks fans. Time to get loud for your Knicks breaker and crew.
The 2K leaderboard with some of the hottest players in the league. The top small forward scorers during the last month of play. In the 3rd spot, Paul George.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league. Just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Pass to Daniels. Green against George. Outside for Green. Smith with a screen on George. Shot clock at 5. And here's Harris outside. And it's Freedom with a rebound. Freedom's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Paul. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
So good at drawing contact. CP uses his smarts to get to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
I've been watching this game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
Jones, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He hits the second from the line. The Nets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Green. Here's Daniels. Here's Harris. Banked it in off the glass. Harris has got 7 points.
And this is why you get Harris the rock inside. They can trust his judgment down there.
Now George. Here's Jovic. He's got 6. There's a screen by Toppin. Paul for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Nets have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Green. 10 points for him. And he gets the bucket.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
Pass to Jovic. Toppin right side. And here's Paul. To the paint. Here's Freedom over Pirtle. Good D by Harris. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Freedom, a screen on Green. From the left block. Nice shot by George. George has got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
45.
There's 1:34 left to play in the first half of basketball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Charlotte Hornets.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. New York has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Black. Count it. Good. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
1:09 left in the second. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
New York has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Jovic. Back to Paul. Here's Jovic. Inside. Freedom inside, covered by Pirtle, and it's Freedom missing. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Jones, the pass to Pirtle. His shot won't fall. New York goes the other way with it. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
Here's Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Paul against Van Vliet. Pass to Harris. Over Hachimura. Harris misses. And so it's New York closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey, everybody. First off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Look, we all understand the value of Steph Curry, a proven multi-chip winner. Hard to argue that he's not the best shooter in the history of the game. And he's a great leader.
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Nets.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paul George has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Cole Anthony, Washington out there with Toppin. Then there's Paul George, and it's Kasumu in at shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now Anthony for three. George. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Dosunmu. Over Green. That one off the back iron and out.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Smith. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Dosunmu. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal.
Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
First one falls for him. And Anthony drops them both. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Green. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Vanderbilt, a screen on Anthony. Pass to Vanderbilt. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Anthony outside. Washington outside. Here's DeSumo. Green covering. Now here's Anthony. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Toppin. Fades. Rebound Brooklyn.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Left side, Vanderbilt. Over Anthony. Misses off the right iron.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to George. Out to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts and a half.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
54. Timeout, Brooklyn. And let's hear it for your Knicks City answer.
So it's Brooklyn now, trailing by 10. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside, Green. Counted from distance. Green's got 15 points.
He can get it done off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
George against Smith. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Washington outside. Pass to George. Clock at 4. Got it. Good job in the low post. George has got 25 points in the game.
And just using balance and coordination, George can make plays and baskets that many can't.
Down low. It's tipped. Washington against Smith. Pass to Henderson. The floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Pure from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Henderson. He has 7. Pass to Vanderbilt. Washington outside. Anthony, the pass to George. Here's Dosunmu. Three-pointer. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the inside, Vanderbilt, and the shot's good. Vanderbilt's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Anthony finds George. Pass to Dosunmu. From 17, Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Henderson. Smith outside. Outside Vanderbilt. Now here's Green. He's covered closely. The 3, Smith. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. New York has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Washington, a screen on Vanderbilt. Washington outside. They grab their own miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. To the middle. George outside. Smith with it. Checked by Washington. George against Smith. Pass to Henderson. Smith outside. Here's Holmgren. He's got 6. Here's Henderson. And again, it's the Nets missing for New York. They've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Green. And the deficit down inside single digits. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
whole new group.
Your Knicks sitting answer.
Nets on D. 9-point game. Paul passes to Freedom. Here's Black. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Harris finds Pirtle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Jovic. Back to Paul. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
For New York, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pirtle with some nice D.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Outside Jones. The three is up. Connects from downtown. And now just a 5-point New York lead.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Up top, Paul. Guarded by Van Vliet. Elbow shot on the way. And it's New York scoring again.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
76-69.
Van Vliet against Paul. Pirtle with a screen on Paul. That shot wide open.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Pass to Jovic. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. He's got 10.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Free throw line jumper. Good on the jump shot.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10. His first shot attempt. Pirtle grabs a miss.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Paul. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Paul against Van Vliet. Here's Jovic. Launches a three. And the Knicks, another three.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Jones.
Remaining in the third.
Here's Daniels taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Van Vliet, and another shot. The Knicks with the rebound. Freedom's got 7 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet against Paul. Over Van Vliet. And it's New York with another.
It's his agility that helps Paul beat interior defense, especially when it's tight like this.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Daniels from outside the arc. On target from range. He's got 6. New York has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. A minute 6 left to play in the third. Hachimura outside. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Jones, the pass to Van Vliet. Picked by Pirtle. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's now only a 5-point New York lead. 40 seconds left in the third. Hachimura sets a screen. Pirtle grabs a miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Harris throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Paul. 12 points for him. Six on the shot clock. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's foul number 2 for him.
No foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, P.J. Washington.
Here's Paul. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Knicks up 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Brooklyn trailing. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Green, Smith out there with Holmgren. Then it's Herb Jones. Toppin outside. Pass to Anthony. Hachimura outside. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. The Knicks keep it alive. A nice shot by Toppin.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cut.
Outside, Green. Pass to Henderson. Jones with a screen on Anthony. Shots good by Henderson.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Washington. Sinks that one from the post. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision making.
Down low. Here's Henderson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Green covering. Pass to Anthony. Hachimura with a screen on Green. Three-pointer, Anthony. And Washington powers it through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Anthony, right side. Here's Black. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And stolen by Anthony. Green covering. Pass to Washington. The 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Knicks.
92-85.
Outside, Green. Here's Henderson. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. It's good from in tight.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Anthony outside. Pass to Toppin. Yep, that one goes. Toppin's got 4 points this quarter.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Holmgren. And here's Jones. Pass to Henderson. Let's go with a 3. Jones misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Knicks lead by 10.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Henderson. Lets it go from deep. Anthony grabs the board. Tries the spin move. The fadeaway. Yikes. Nothing but air on that one.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Henderson. Back to Green. Pass to Holmgren. From behind the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Anthony outside. Green covering. Here's Black. Looking to get back on track. And the layup is up and in.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Green. The 3 is up. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Just a beautiful jump shot. Green is the prototype NBA 2-guard.
Timeout called, the Knicks. changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen to New York's head coach talking to his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Knicks have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Anthony outside. Pass to George. Out to Anthony. The three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Henderson. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's George, following the bucket by the Nets. Up and over Smith. And again, the Knicks missing. Brooklyn has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. With the step back. Here's Henderson. He's guarded by Anthony. Smith outside. To the middle. 4 on the clock. Pass to Henderson. From downtown. Doesn't go for him. New York goes the other way with it. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Here's George. Now here's Anthony. From deep. Hits the three-pointer. Anthony's got 11 points here in the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Here's Henderson. He's guarded by Anthony. Shots good by Henderson.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Anthony outside. DeSumo on the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
George against Smith. George's shot is off. The Nets have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Outside, Green. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Making things happen amongst those trees. Green, he's pretty relentless.
George against Smith. Now here's George. Guarded closely.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And the Knicks call time here.
Timeout. Start it.
All right, fans, give it up right now for the Knicks Breaker Dance Crew. Give it up for your next breaker dance crew.
So it's the Knicks now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Anthony outside. Back to George. There's the triple. The rebound by the Nets. Vanderbilt, the pass to Smith. Pass to Henderson. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Tipped. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Green. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got assist number 7 tonight.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
George. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. George has got 29.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Pass to Henderson. Over Anthony. And he can't bank that one in. New York has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Now Toppin. Washington passes to George. Drains the triple. And now it's a 6-point New York lead.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. They're trailing by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Make some noise for your Knicks City Dashers.
There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Henderson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Obi Toppin.
Henderson at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.